But if you guys have played
All
in
right.
Dulac Harbor before, you may
Back in
remember
Dulac
this. This is one of
Harbor,
my favorite
going
expansions.
for
So it sounds like we still got some buffing going.
Captain
Thank you,
Rockbelly,
Enchantress.
which I think will be
Oh, good. And
pretty
I just got a
tough.
strength. And the only one I'm missing is some kind of haste there. And Azure Breeze says, I have to suggest that next time around, but I don't think he goes past his area. Oh, they may have fixed it then. Yeah, may have fixed it. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and gauge. Looks like we're pretty good on mana. Let me see what happens here. But yeah, I always wondered how they did it because... Oh, I have Rampage, okay. And haste is on me too. Let this guy go by. I'm
Yeah,
at
I think
131 with my Rune Bolster Belt. Okay, I'll do it.
Oh, goodness. Sorry about that.
Oh, okay, no problem.
I got a new nuke at that level, and it's quite a bit more powerful than my last one.
Wow. Oh, I'll say. Boy, oh boy. And Saracen says, I remember hearing something like that, exploiting Finny. Because, you know, in the old days, it was so dark in there. And you couldn't see anything. And that was the thing is going, in those days, they changed the water so you can actually see something nowadays. But I remember back then, I could not see a thing. And, you know, you go down there, and next thing you know, Finny and everything would come right after you. It's so, so hard.
I think I definitely... Oh, we're going to get
Okay. Thanks. If when we get a chance, if Enchantress could pop a augmentation on me, that would help a lot. Only when you have a chance. Thank you. I got a question here. I'll answer that in a moment, guys. Let me go ahead and check the chat. And the question is, DJ Lander says, Katz, do you know of Pantheon? What are your thoughts? Sorry if you had this question. I haven't had it that many times. People said, are you going to try it? And you know what? No matter what, I'm going to try it. And I heard it's good, so it's worth a try. Like that guy that does worth a buy. He goes, worth a buy? I'm worth a try. So I'm going to try it for sure. Because, you know, even if it's just for a month or so, you know, to not try it would be to really miss out on something that could be great. And if it isn't that good, then that's all right, you know. So like they say, there's no risk in trying it. And I am the slowest guy in the world. I have, oh, and I didn't even see your little guy over here. Look at these guys. Okay, so can pacify one or another? We're not going to be able to walk by him. I want to get this guy here. I'll just get him. Okay. And his friend there, his big brother, is not helping him at all. So I'll just take that opportunity to tear him a new one. And Sarazan, well, everything was extra dark when we all used CRT monitors. Oh gosh, those CRT monitors. Man, those things were big and hot. They got really hot too. And as everybody says, the time period when your monitor weighed more than your computer. Exactly. You know, I still have a TV. It's 32 inch and it's so big. It requires like two big guys to get it. And I was going to give it away, but nobody wants those anymore. You can't give them away at all. You know, everybody's got a flat screen nowadays, so nobody wants it at all. You got to pay people to take it away. That's how big it is. Me too, pretty excited. If it ends up like EQ, I think, you know, there's a lot of hype about it, and I think it's worth trying DJ Landers. You know, a lot of times the beginning parts of a game are good. Like I remember trying Asheron's Call or Dark Age Camelot, and those are pretty. They were good. They were still not as good as EQ, but the beginning part of the game was nice because you had a lot of newness to it, a lot of cool things to try out. Oh, thank you for Spirit Wolf. Oh, this is the wrong way here. I'll go back this way here. Now you can go this way, right like this. Hope we don't get jumped over here. Okay, looks okay. Let's go right down here. Okay, people, come on, follow me. Shadowbane, I don't think I tried that one. Grelix says Shadow. I'm hoping it does end up like EQ, but it'll be hard to recapture that feeling, the lore, the zones, exactly, because EQ has so much behind it, so many years of development. But you know, if they started off good, there's going to be promise in it, and you know, it may. Just got stunned there. That's all. And so you never know. It could be as good. It could be even better. It's possible. I did see some of the streams already, and man, it did look really, really good. You got to give him that credit. And graphics look beautiful. Nice job on Natasha. Okay, and you.
Yeah, these guys are not that much.
And so, Greldex, Sirzon says the thing with Pantheon is they really have to capture the feeling of immersiveness with the home starting cities. I totally agree, because when I came back to EQ, I was like, "What's this Crescent Reach stuff? Why do we all start in the same zone? What's up with that?" I really like the unique starting zones. Okay, Enchanter, if you could pacify the back fisherman guy, and I'll pull the front guy. Thank you very much.
All right, go get him, Froggy.
Nice job. Good job. So I totally agree. And then Grelly says Vanguard was a buggy mess. I never don't know, but I take your word for it.
That retribution hits really hard.
Matt Gay, there have been plenty of MMOs over the years that were fun at first, but were either terrible at the end game or fizzled out. Okay, I totally agree with you, because easy to start but hard to finish. And let's see what he's saying. So I'm going to take a whole thing with a grain of salt and be careful in calling it amazing before it's been out at least 3-4 months. Totally agree. But you know, I got to tell you guys something. Even if it turns out to be a turd, you know what? Being the first ones in there, that is an experience you only get once in a while. Let's look at Agnar. And I got to tell you, the best part about it, if you look at my streams I did, was that first 0 hour. That was an incredible time. I mean, you only get that once. And I think with a new MMO, when you're getting that close to the beginning, it's going to be a great experience, even if the thing is a turd. You know, just that experience will make it all the worth it. Being the first one out there where people are making mistakes and just doing nutty stuff, you know?
It was a lot of fun at the beginning, but it deteriorated very quickly.
You know, Foolish Mora, you're really right about that. And to my surprise, it deteriorated a little faster than I expected. The first day, that whole rush and that mania, I did an 11-hour stream. I didn't even notice that it was that long. You know, I started, next thing I know, it was late at night. I just was going and going on. I was eating there. I couldn't believe it. And then I did notice the next day kind of like, you know, died a little bit. And each day was kind of slowly petering out in a way. I don't know what it was. I think it's because when everybody's at the same level as you, that's when it gets really, really exciting. It's just, wow. But when people start leveling different and they're doing different things, and, you know, there were people that I started with and I never saw them again. Some people I started with, and it was great to see him go, but then there's a guy, Lannis, who was the first one there that teamed up with me. I never knew what happened to that guy, and it was kind of sad in a way.
Yeah,
so back to this here. Let me answer a couple questions.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead. Oh, I was just gonna say, I think
no, you go ahead.
If you had like a group, like a good solid group right from the beginning, like an adventure group, it would have made a big difference. But if you're just trying to go out and like get into it on your own, it's such a steep learning curve.
Totally, totally agree with you. The thing is, what's funny, Fushmore, is I already had a bunch of people I was going to start with. We were talking the night before, doing a practice run, like who's going to be with who.
Hmm.
And that day, this is when things get interesting. It didn't turn out anything like I thought it would because a lot of people couldn't even log in. And I got lucky to log in too. So what happened is the people that logged in and end up grouping with me, I had no idea who they were. They were viewers. I had a guy from Australia who made it in. I forgot what his name was. He made it in. There was the guy named Lannis and a guy named Evil, and they made it in. They were just viewers, but the main guys that I thought I'd be there with, they never made it because we were talking the night before, like we're gonna set up. I did a test run the night before. We're gonna set up, and we're just gonna go to Crushbone right away because you don't lose experience, and we're just gonna, bum rush the place. Those people were never. They never made it in on time. I was like, oh
Oh,
man.
Sapphire. Yeah, that was kind of disappointing. I was watching from work and I was like, oh man, it's so awful that you just couldn't, everybody couldn't get in at the same time.
Yeah, they had a queuing system, and I got so. I mean, I felt sorry. Some people didn't get into the next day. Give you guys this view. And back to the chat here. Um, Matt says, or Sarazan says, Vanguard Saga here's ran into business nightmare close to release. And they really impacted the development. Oh, that's never good to have business problems on the release because it makes you wonder. Matt Gade says, are people already burned out in Argonar? I mean, I wasn't going to stay and play from the start because I love live and I have multiple 105s and an awesome guild. Matt, I'll tell you what I think. Okay, let's look at the classic game. Okay, pop a root on him if you can, because sometimes it comes off. And a snare, please. And here's what I think, because in the old classic days I played EverQuest Classic, and I was on another server. Then I went to the Nameless, and I tried another new server. When you get to a certain point in the game, there's really nothing you can do anymore. So even if you're not burnt out on it, you're kind of saying, whoa, I just went up another. You're not saying I just went up another level, but I just did say that. And 43, the best way to level. So, Enchanter, can you pacify those two Dan Dolak deckhands? And let me pull the one on the left. Thank you so much. And so what happens is you get to the end, and there's really not much you can do. And then Bad Gay says, I'm a little surprised to hear people are already leaving and not enjoying the experience. Matt, you know why? One reason I got to tell you is, after I get this guy, okay, here's one thing I can tell you is, yeah, Greldeck didn't make it into day 2. Is Matt, um, excuse me here, I got to get this guy. Shoot, let me scroll back up. I missed that whole thing there. Here's what I was going to say, Matt. One thing that has happened that I heard about and actually saw while Agnar was going is Hardcore Heritage actually hit this server about a month before it hits it live. So, one of the places I was in was Old Sibyllus. And on the test server, you know how this place is almost deserted? Well, there was like 32 people in that zone. And that, I mean, 32 people in Old Sibyllus, it doesn't take that many people to clear it. And I was just walking around with my rogue, and everything was dead. I mean, dead as a doornail. There was nothing left. 32 people can clear that zone from top to bottom. So there's like nothing left. Let me go over here and get this guy. I'll keep the action going while I chit-chat here. Look at this guy. He's just standing there looking at me like...
Look at that. Already 40% in.
Done it again. And so the thing is I asked another player named Justin Morgan. I asked him, I said, so how does it look on live now? Because we had a lot of people already down there. And he told me there's so many people doing Hardcore Heritage Sibyllus. So you know what? You got to figure a lot of those people are coming back
almost
from Agnar.
switched
They've done a week
there.
in Agnar, and now hardcore heritage hits after 2 weeks of Agnar. And because the reason why is the items that are dropping there are as good as, the rares of course, are as good as Empires of Kunark Tier 1 raid gear. Check that out. Is that good or what? And then Azurbi says, in my experience, there was a flood of people, but they are few dedicated to the server and upper levels. I think most of the people, it'll boil down to weekend adventurers. I totally agree. There's a lot of weekend warriors out there that just want to get back and check it out. Okay, so we didn't get any guy here. And time to move on to the next boat, keep the show going. And now we're going to go to Ocean Crasher boat. Much tougher, guys. Be on your toes. Now, Mother Magnus and Dakahini are low on mana. Let's take this opportunity to med up and for a few minutes. Okay, stand by, guys. And I'm going to get back to the chat here. Greldick, just keep ticking up longer and longer time in the queue and booted you from the queue being in the queue too long. Thank you, DJ Landers. Thank you, Zerbreeze, for the grats. And Sarazan said, there's really something satisfying about exploding things to death as a wizard. Watching them simply fall over instead of the usual slow death as they try to run away.
Wow,
I know, I totally like that. I wish they had like the guts and all that. Was just, they had like a gore meter you could set up to max and all like guts and everything go flying everywhere. That'd be great. Or just turn into a pile of ash or some cool animation like that.
I hope those don't sell for a lot. There we go.
And yeah, the second day was rough. I mean, you know, guys, I keep telling this over and over. I got so lucky to get in that first day because there was a guy named Rick, and he was like, "Oh, I got in," and then you know what? It crashed on him. Yeah, and it totally crashed on him and stuff. And he was actually in before I was, and then I just got in, and I was thinking it froze on me. I was thinking, well, should I? If you go back and watch it, it actually froze, and I thought, well, should I reboot the computer or what? And I said, no, I'll just keep it there. And then, by miracle, I got in. I never got my other account in the first day at all. Never, ever happened. So, therefore, we leveled apart. I mean, my character by the first day, it was like 7 or something like that. Next day was 10. Second character got in. It was way behind the curve. Way, way, way behind. So, yeah, quad kiting, that is one thing. Or like those swarming videos. Oh, man, those are fun to watch.
Yeah, I can't click on that over there.
This is checking out the boat, and we have our crew here. And no, it is not a box crew, even though it could look like one. If you want to see box crews, head on over to Agnar Random Zones. You see a lot of mage box armies. They're quite a sight to see, I'd say. Kind of hilarious in a way. 43, we're going to be able to take on Ocean Crasher in a moment. Just waiting for girlfriend to come back so she can run the wizard.
Yeah, I'm already 43% into 44. The experience is crazy good.
I know, isn't it great? We're in a group of 6 and it's just going so fast. We're a group of 5, it's going so fast. That's what I like about you get a good group and you get a good zone. It just, the experience just goes. Now, Foolish Mortal, do you know if the hot zone is only Dulax Harbor or does it include Torgarian mines also?
I think it's just Dulax for like 35 to 45, I think.
Okay, that's good. So that means just this zone. Well, we will be at a level where we could grind some experience off Captain Bloodblade. He is a real tough cookie. Okay, guys, let's get our human army going. This chick here, I mean this one, excuse me, with the axe, just saw me. There's sometimes there's somebody in that room too. Wow, this woman is on steroids. She's just nailing me.
Holy cow, she's hitting hard.
Red. Maybe she's got a good axe. Well, there's only one way to find out. We gotta kill her, and then we're gonna have a thriller. Please drop something good. That better not be some yard trash weapon. Oh, we're going to be really disappointed, but oh my gosh. Let's see, what is it? Boarding axe. Nah. She was just on steroids. Roid lady. Okay, so I got to get this other lady with what looks like a fishing pole. They always seem to stun me every time right off the back. Oh, very nice. Dropping incapacitate on her. There you go. Oh, oh. Yep, we got to get a root on her. Nice job. Nice job. There you go. The top view, yeah. Top view is the best view. Ooh, yeah, look at that big kick. Wow. Okay, we have another chat there. I'll be right with you. You guys got her since she's snared. Ooh, wow, that's why you got a wizard. You go boom, boom, ba bam. Stand by. Let me see what they say here. Zerbreeze, wow, I've decided randomly to pick in Trader Fair. Currently, there are over 100 people. Newbie yard is still camp. That's one thing about it, Zerbreeze. Newbie yards still camp. Still got newbies coming in. Sarazan, I completely forgot about the most terrifying thing in Everquest. Lag spikes.
Lag.
Oh, God. The first day, the lag was so bad, I was trying to invite people to the group. It wasn't showing up at all. You just had to invite and wait forever. Plus the tells. Oh, my gosh, it took forever. Okay, I'm going to open the door. Stay back here, guys. And if it's, like they say, if the shit hits a fan, I'm going to feign death. Oh,
Yeah,
that didn't work.
Look out.
Okay, Enchanter, go to work. You got it. Nice job. Okay, somebody Ocean Crasher on the Cleric, Mez. Nice. Okay, good job. That's why you have an Enchanter there. I don't know, my feign death, I guess we're too close to the door. That happens. I gotta make sure we're not so close to the door.
Yeah, that was our fault. We were bunched up way too close.
We're trying to imitate a box army, so can't fault us for that. That's it, wizard. Blow them away. A treasure sorter. I hope you have... Okay, go ahead and debuff the treasure sorter, Tosh, first. And if you want to do whatever, and then pop a root on her, wizard. Root this one, and then we'll get the party started with her. That's how I like to prep them. Yeah, root and wizard. There you go. Nice job. Uh-oh. There you go. Very good. Yeah, back up a little bit, Enchantress. Let me do my classic style tanking. There you go.
You never want to just like back up blindly.
And this little woman can really hit. Now, yeah, if you want Enchanter, I usually prefer to go with a slow. Try like a Languid Pace. It doesn't have the same aggro as like a Tepid Deeds or something higher. And
Man,
it
she
didn't
is
slow
hitting
them as much, but it's
hard.
okay. You won't raise the aggro as much. And it'll be better than the Incapacitate. Because Incapacitate, at some point, it won't work. Oh, yeah, even Languid Pace, like Toshin and Languid Pace. Lower level 1, it has a lower risk. I mean, lower loss. So if you Tosh and it's only 50 mana, then you're not out much. You can recast, and it's a quick recast. Whereas something like Tepid Deeds has a longer recast and costs more.
Holy cow! Look at that experience. Ouch.
About that, go ahead and root him, wizard. Get the root on this guy. Good job. Nice job. And Greldex says, I hate the way picks will shut down randomly on you, even if other groups are in there grinding just to drop you out on top of... Yeah, I don't like how the picks will stop, because we've been in some situations where the pick just dropped. I mean, and you're like, man, you're just about to do something. And then Zerbreeze, what level are you on Grail Deck? 24, yeah. And XYZZ, what level is this? TLP. XYZZ, this is not. We're an Everquest live test server. And I'm level 43. We're doing Dulax Harbor right over here. This is the level with all the ships on it where you got to defeat each ship and stuff. So that's where we are. And how's your night going, XYZZ? And which server are you playing on? Sarah's on, oh snap, they ported the Slayer system from EQ2 over to EQ1. Wait, how does Bane Strike work for a wizard? Gotcha, thanks XYZZ. And welcome to the channel. So anyway, the room is cleared. Let's proceed to next boat. Wait, we just came from that one, so we got to go to the next one, and it's right straight ahead. Okay, and she's got a shield and a fishing pole on her. I've never seen a woman fight so good with a fishing pole. Thanks for dropping a Tosh. Good job. Good job. And we got our DPS Merc. We're going to be good. And Bane Strike work for Wizard? That I don't know. I think what Bane Strike is if you accumulate enough kills on something, you get a Bane Strike, which means you do extra damage to them. And then you enable your Bane Strike. I've never used it, actually. Never got to the point where I mean, it's probably something really good, and all those times I'm like, huh? I didn't know I could do that.
Yeah, they added
like
so many things in like the last couple of expansions. It's crazy to try and keep up with it all.
Exactly, Foolish Mortal. And the thing is, too, is that when you get a heroic character, there's so many things going on. But, you know, if you look at them closely, some of them are kind of like overlaps or upgrades to something they previously had. So it's not that bad, but I totally agree. It's like, wow, some of the things, like druids can regenerate mana with like their clarity type ability. Okay, this one, oh, and please don't swing that axe too hard at me. Let's just pray it's not the big axe. And so, XYZZ, I wanted to play an Agnar TLP, but always peaks at opening, and in a year becomes dead right around Velius. That's what happened on Lockjaw. XYZZ, I think you're totally right. In fact, I know you're right. Well, this one goes to Planes of Power, but at some point, what happens is, you know, there's so many casual gamers, or like Azurbrish, there's so many weekend warriors on Agnar. When it starts to slow down, and it gets a little tougher, like after Classic, and also I feel that actually Kunark was the best expansion. So when things start to change like that, people kind of, you know, throw in the towel after a while. And I think you're absolutely right. After a year, and they're going to be like, oh, you know, been there, done this, and they're gonna peter out at some point. Matt Gade, I have about 20 different abilities I keep running on my Ranger between alternating timers and holding multiple cast bars. Wow, that's good. I know the Ranger has a lot of them. I mean, if you can do that, that is good. You know what you're doing. And then Sarah says, well, there was a Slayer system in EQ2, and each class got a Master Strike skill that would only things you killed enough. Just not sure how it works here. I think it's something like that. That's what I do. Oh, what do we have here? Oh, guys. Look at this item. Paladin, Ranger, Shadow Knight, Monk. Okay, first thing you got to do is turn around and look. Are there any warriors? Nope. Are there any paladins? Nope. Rangers? Nope. Shadow Knight? Nope. Monk? Do you see Monk there? Yes. Bards? No. Rogue? Oh, thank you so much, guys.
Wow, Grats, those are really good.
I know, my God. I was going to give it to Enchantress, but thank you. Oh my God, I was about to overlook it totally. Oh my God. And by the way, these cards here, if you collect the whole set, you can turn them in, and it's a nice quest. I forgot what you get from it. It's a pretty decent item. So guys, collect all the cards. But wow, look at this. And the thing is okay, there is Defiant stuff that is better, but sometimes I like to have this kind of stuff anyway, just for the heck of it, because let's see what else I have. I think I have something really trashy. Skirmisher shoulder pads. Here it is. Look at what I'm rocking, guys. Monk mantle. A la Trashio. Look at that. Yeah, I mean, totally. I've been rocking that for so long, and I'm like, it's level 40. I'm still using the noob item. Okay, destroy. Thank you. And fine. Oh, 255 now. Anyway, I can't wait to use this. I gave one of these to Foolish Mortal. If you don't have this Foolish Mortal, Intricate Defiant Charm, I have a bunch of these.
Oh yeah, those are nice. Yeah.
Those are sweet.
Yeah.
And of course, if anybody needs a Cloak of Flames, I've been nailing Malala Fen, so these drop like candy. And this, everybody, is one thing you should get. But when the Fable come out, you should get this guy here, because this is a permanent effect that it puts on you right there. It raises your attack by 30. And if anybody needs Coldane's skin gloves, I've got it. If Foolish Mortal needs it on the Cleric or whatever you guys do. And here's one I got. I'm just waiting to use this. Fabled Fist of Aquila. I got this, I think, off Fabled Etrayer Veus or whatever, the guy in the Kiva Runes. Check this out. But it's going to be a long time till I get there. So just got to drool over it for now and just look at it and fantasize like, I'm actually using these when I'm really not. And anybody needs any dye, I've got that. Leather gloves. Oh, can I use these finally? 48? Nah. Okay, back to the action here. Let's see what people are saying. And Matt says, but anyways, good luck on the rest of your stream, cats. Gonna head off the PC here and go hit up the couch and TV. Okay, good luck on the TV, and thanks for joining us as always. And thanks, John M. XYZZ says, what killed Lockjaw is one guild perma-camping the bottleneck quest, blocking content. That's why people quit. If you're not in a guild and you can't raid high-end because of intentional interference. So true, XYZZ. I see the same thing happening on Agnar. It's just going to repeat itself because it's too easy for one guild to just lock everything down. And Clayton says, just out of curiosity, is there some reason you're doing this on test? Are you getting a level scheme ready for another server? That pretty much hits a nail on the head, Clayton. I want to. Oh, and Enchantress says they're already doing that on Agnar. Clayton, I want to tell you why we're doing it on test server. I usually mention every time I do one, and there's a couple good reasons. Number one reasons, if you're doing videos, you want an environment where you can get to the name mobs. You want to be able to do that. In a test server, you can for two reasons. One, there's not many people here. Number two, you have instance zones. Like last night, that Lady Vox I did, there's an instance version of that. So you can just pop that up every 6 days and do a Lady Vox takedown. Whereas if you're on a live server, a lot of the guilds have her timed, and you're never going to see Lady Vox. I mean, you may once in a while, but you're most likely not going to. So that's one reason there. Another reason is, and a big reason, is that on the test server, people can test copy their characters down from other servers. And so when I get to like level 85, the higher end, the first time I did some of these, okay, hang on, let me get this. The first time I did this, and there was some other videos like Hardcore Heritage. What happened is people from other servers saw me, and they said, hey, I'm going to test copy my character down. And so what happened is I got access to all these people from all different servers. They came from out of the woodwork, and they all, it's just like I said, this is like the Indy 500 where everybody brings their hot car, their funny car down, their race car, and they come and join you. So I got these people from everywhere just coming down to play with me and get on the video. And they said to me, this is so great that we can do this, because on one server it's hard enough to do that.
That was some lag. I think it
people
just
coming from all places. It's great. So that's another reason. Another reason besides that, in addition to that, is we have an experience bonus here. So we're not going to be trapped in to one grinding area. So what you're seeing, for example, let me bring up the map here. And guys, hang on with me. I want to explain. if you see the map here, we started here at level 40. By the time we got to here, through the experience bonus, I'm level 43 and a half. I got about 3.5 levels.
Nice.
Traditionally, if you go through this normally, what's going to happen? That's just my toaster beeping. Ignore that, guys. But what's going to happen is you're going to be maybe about only one level if you're lucky if you get through here. So what happens is the viewer is just seeing you grind experience, and after a while, they don't want to see you grind experience. They want to see you make progress. They want to see things a little bit speeded up. So by having an experience bonus here, they're getting to see you speed all the way up and move all the way up this and progress through this whole zone. Like, we'll be able to do this whole zone if we keep going tonight. Let me move up here. And so for the viewer, it's like the difference between watching something a little faster and a little slower. They're going to get to see something a little quicker. And that's also better for us, because as a player, we don't want to be in too many experience grinds. We want to be able to progress and have an end goal and stuff. And some zones you cannot create instances, but a lot of them the ones that really count, you can. Like dragon runs and all that, you can't do that on a live server. But down here, you can open up an instance if you have 6 people, and that is what makes it cool. Because in 6 days, we can go back and hit up Lady Vox again, and it's great. We get an opportunity to do it. Okay, let me get this wench over here.
Ooh, 80%. Wow. I'm gonna level just in 4 or 5
Yeah, okay,
more
we'll be
mobs.
okay. No problem. One-on-one, mano-a-mano. So that's the reason why I like the test server. There are another advantage is you get a all-access membership when you're down here, only to the test server. So you get access to all the AAs. For example, if you go to alternate advancement like me, you can click this. And then when you get past level 50, it auto grants all of these for your level, which is nice. It's not like the old way where you got to accumulate them and you put them in. Also, you can get the full amount
There
of
we go.
AAs if you want to, which is really nice too. You're not limited as you would be on another free-to-play account. So you get a lot of access, which is nice. You can also send mail and things like that between the server. Ocean Crasher, here we go. Let's wait. Enchantress getting a drink. And I got our crew here. Thank you very much, you guys. You're doing a great job. So that's why this is the best place to actually do content. And somebody had told me before, they said, when I wanted to go to Front and Vi server, they said, yeah, this is a good place. And in on Agnar, the dragons and golems will probably be on lockdown by the hardcore guilds. They totally are, but they do have instance versions over there. They do have agents that change, so that is okay. But other things out, like say when Western Waste opens up, all the dragons out in Western Waste, the ones you see in front like Santalak and Clandakar, you're never going to see them. You're never going to see Malalafin or anything. And I don't know if they're going to have a Temple of Bashan instance version. We have it here, and on a test server we have a lot of them that they don't have up there, so I don't know what they have on a time lock. But if they do have an instance version of that with Agent of Change, well, that'll be good. But if not, then you're never going to see this stuff at all. XYZZ says Agnar should be better as they have instances. Oh, okay, so you mean on Lockjaw and places they didn't have instance zones at all? Or they just had fewer, I would assume. Just waiting on Mother Magnus and Enchantress. They're going to go to Drinky.
Alright, so we're gonna get a
And
new
Zerber says they
group heal.
have all raid instances to my knowledge. Okay, then that's cool, then they do. See, now, here comes another thing. If they all have raid instances, they should actually start instancing the regular zones.
Is that
like,
a stun?
you get your own group and you can do lower guck. But it's been explained to me
Yeah,
whether or
that's
not
pretty good
why
one,
they
too.
don't do that. Because financially it wouldn't be
No, a full res,
practical for
90%
them to do
res.
that. They make
Very
more
handy.
money when people have to farm and there's a need to do chrono farming. So that's why they don't have it. It's a long story, but Justin Morgan explained that to me once. And then Clayton says, I played on Fippy and I'm pretty sure they didn't. Oh boy, my God. Lockjaw and Ragefire have no instances. Oh my God, no instances? That is nuts, guys. I wouldn't even play on a server like that. And knowing how bad Agnar already is, it's like you go no instances. that's really like pick zones is one thing, but no instance on raid zone. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's pop up here. Let me see. Assassin using periscope sighting. Okay, so let's be careful here. Okay, so we're gonna. Okay, Mez 1. I'll take the guy with the shield. Oh, spin me rush round.
Holy cow, they're hitting hard.
Yeah. Oh, these guys are much tougher. As you can see, they're yellows. So go ahead and nice job, Enchantress. Way to go. And when our little frog guy comes and tears him a new one. Ooh, this guy's got some hit points. Check this out. Wow. Oh, I know. I lost my haste. No wonder I'm fighting like an old man now. I'm just like, I'll get you, Sonny, as soon as I can lift me leg. And you go ahead and have your way with me. Smack me around a little bit. Yeah, I'm fighting like I just woke up here. And there we go. Okay, now I'm waking up there. Oh, yeah, that's more like it. Watch my fly kick now. Ba-bam! And he will die one of these days.
Holy cow, he's got some hit points on him.
Oh, yeah, these, like I said, they get up to level 50. We're going to see some crazy stuff. I think Captain Bloodblaze level 50. Back to there, on Lockjaw, we have 70 level 60s ready to pull track, and we're trained by top end guild because the track is key to Vishan's Peak. There's no instances, so everyone competing for the same. Oh my god, that sucks. Root him, and then root him, drop a root on him, and then if you can drop a slow or something if possible. That way, if you slow him, he will not be able to hit you as easy. Just a low level one like Languid Place. That's it. Nice job. Okay. Oh wow, wore off already? The root wore off. Got to put a root on him. Wang, put a root on him. Okay, let me engage him. It's okay. Okay, it's okay. Get it the merc in on him. That's good. Okay, nuke him once. Just once. There you go. That's it. They'll take the aggro off the enchanter. Good job. Okay, this guy's tough. Now, see, when he's got Languid Pace, he's a complete. He's a yellow, but yeah, he's a yellow cream puff. Okay, hit him again. Nuke him one more time, because you nuke him, he'll come to you and take him off the enchanter. That's it. And as long as he's going to somebody else, you can keep nuking him.
We gotta add. Watch out.
Yeah, I know. Keep nuking this guy. Got two. Go ahead. Okay, I got shit.
Oh.
Okay. God dang it. Okay, we gotta somehow manage this. Don't worry, don't worry, don't worry. Try to pull aggro from them. Don't worry, don't worry. Try everything. Put your merc, flank, mortal. Put your merc on burn, so it'll pull the aggro. Quickly do that, and we'll get out of this. Okay.
Let's pull him down the ramp, just in case we get
No,
ahead.
it's okay. We got it clear here. It should be clear. Hang in there, hang in there. Hit her with another nuke, quick.
Heal incoming, hold on.
Yeah, okay, we got it, we got it. And
Am I low on thing?
no, you're good. You just have to back up a little bit.
There we go.
Nice job. Good job. Okay, good, 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 good.
Nice recovery.
We're okay. We're okay. We got to somehow take care of the enchanter next time. Okay. Hit her. Start
Oh
nuking
no,
this one.
enchanted.
Yeah, I know. Start nuking this lady. Quick. Uh, Cleric doesn't have that much mana. We got to bring her down quick, and she's got snare on her. But better. Oh, we'll resurrect. We got it. Okay, stand by, guys. Over by the ramp where Mother Magnus is. It's safe over there. And then sit down, and then we'll be fine. Okay, good job, Foolish Mortar. Okay, back to the thing here. Joseph Alstead, there you are. The best two boats for the best gems are the ones you're on, and the north ones for diamonds. Yeah, that north one is tough. This is getting really tough. XYZZ on TLP, everyone wants to raid, but just not enough content to go around, so things get trained from Killsting from the start. XYZZ, totally agree. I mean, even from the start is really right. I have a video where we're in Kazakh Thule, the first Kazakh Thule one I did, and we got trained as soon as we walked into the courtyard. Somebody just, bam, they just trained us just like that. And I was like, the hell? We didn't even do anything. We just stopped there for a moment, and they just train you automatically. And kill stealing, oh yeah, it's they like give you a green light. I mean, Daybreak has gone out and said it's a DPS race, meaning go ahead and kill steal. And then without instances, that is. And then maybe Agnar will be better. I would hope so, but I don't know. You know, Joseph used to farm plat where there were those two boats. Good job. VT should also be on an instance. Vextal, it is on a test server, so hopefully it will be on there. Those are the two hardest boats, definitely. It's almost better to let the other guild go first and leapfrog them. Smart move. Man, such a race. And experience is good, Joseph, you're right. Started at 40, got to 43, gonna hit 44 in a minute, and somebody, Dakahini just hit 45, she came in at 42. It's 45. Very sorry, Enchantress, about what happened, but as a monk, I can't do much. If I was the Enchanter, I would help you out. Really sorry about that. We got to be careful about that from now on. Dakahini makes a good point. We should try to pull down the ramp for first few pulls, and I will do that from now on because I don't want to have unnecessary deaths like this. And they're all yellow to me, as you can see. We do not have the named guy up, which is Mr. Rockbelly. I don't know where the Rockbelly dude is. And Clayton says, it's almost better to let leapfrog. Legacy of Yakesha was a great little expansion. I really enjoyed it. Clayton, I really like this expansion a lot. And I like it because of the way it looks.
I keep losing
That's
temperance.
the way it looks. I like how Dulax Harbor, you know, you've got all these boats, and you basically fight your way all the way up. And then after you're done, you go up the caves here to Incanter, Kalroas, whoever. You'll be about in the 50s then. And then you go into Torgirian Mines, and then you go to Kryptonadox, and then you go to Hate's Fury. It's just a great little expansion. And you could really level up just on this expansion alone. And experience is great too. And then Greldeck, Legacy Yakesh had some fun content. Personally, I'm looking to Eldon on Agnar. Also, Legacy Yakesha brought sweet lizard mounts. I don't know, but if you say it, they did, then they did. Eldon was a lot of fun. I love that they lean more towards groups. We can do Eldons over here. If you guys like to see Eldons, let me know, and we'll do it. If you have any suggestions for which ones to do, because I know they have a bunch of different ones, I'd like to hear it. And I know those take some skill, and they can be fun too. I like that. And Sarah's on LY came around the same time I was winding down. Most of my friends had or were leaving, so it's a bittersweet expansion for me. Another reason why we should do it. What's your favorite class, streamer? Okay, XYZZ. Favorite class, I'm going to tell you right now, it's the Enchanter. Because I played that all the time. For sheer power, I like the Necro. That is just the sheer power there. But the Enchanter is my favorite because you get to be the traffic director, air traffic controller, and I really like it. And I'd say that class out of all of them, I know the best. And I mean, other ones have good things about them too, but yeah, I'd say Enchanter definitely is it. And Greldick says, would like to see some Everfrost Eldons. Everfrost Eldon. Okay, guys, what is special about Everfrost Eldons? I never did any Eldons. Let me know. Tell me what it is. And we're just getting back up to speed, guys, so stand by.
Sorry, I had to burn through my mana to get everybody buffed back up.
No, you're doing the right thing. You keep doing what you're doing. You're doing great.
Yeah, that was just a bad, I guess their aggro range is so much higher over here.
It really is, and because they're higher con to us, they're like yellows. When we get reds, they're going to aggro, or the whole ship will aggro. And the only way to defeat that is to do like a feign death type of pull, where, because if you try to pacify them and you miss on one of them, the whole ship comes.
Yeah, if we try to do the next ship, which I think we might be able to, we probably need to hang out at the bottom of the ramp and let you feign death pull down to us, really.
I agree. I'll be the sacrificial monk. If it doesn't work, I'll just leave him up there. I'm not one of those guys where I'm dying and I pull the whole ship and I'm like, save me, and I run and train everything back to you guys. Don't worry. I learned from tyranny. You just take one for the team. Don't worry, guys. And you guys are saying, if you could play a bard before Melody came out, you have my utmost respect. I know why, Clayton. You know, when I came back and did that bard guide that I did, I was like, you know, I know what's gonna happen. My wrist is gonna fall off. But then I found out they had Melody, and I was like, that's sweet. And Vile says the Dodge Og is currently the top Dodge Og from Plane of War, which has like 100. Ooh, my God. And back in the day, DJ Lander said, we did them for the nice augments. Then that's worth it for sure. And Icy Prism of Avoidance. Could always use more avoidance. A full group in live. A sight for Sora's. Miles V, welcome to the channel, and how are you doing tonight? Makes me actually happy. I play a bard on P99. It's not that bad. You've got skills, DJ Landers. Now, Miles, what I'm doing, this is actually out in a test server, and what I do is we started out with a group with 3 human people, 3 real people, and 3 mercs. As we got people coming in like Mother Magnus. Where are you, Mother Magnus? Right there at the big stick. And Enchantress, we drop out mercs. We do have 1 merc still, but if we were to get, say, another person, we'd happily drop the mercs out. Because why? This game gets better and better the less mercs you have. But at the same time, it gets harder and harder. Because not a lot of people are used to playing without mercs. In case in point, when I went to Agnar, it's funny, some people are playing as if, you can tell the way they're playing, they think like, oh, my merc's going to bail me out. And they're like, what? No merc? What happened? I mean, even me, I thought, I got this. And I realized, like, wait a second, I don't have a merc today. Hey, team, just let me know when you're ready. I want to make sure everybody's ready because we're getting tougher territory.
Yeah, about 2, maybe a minute and a half.
Take your time. We go at your pace. No rush. And Miles V said, doing good, was about to head to bed, then saw somebody streaming EQ and thought I'd stop in. Still on P99, but this is good. Yeah, I played P99 and AX Classic. I played both of those. I like the AX Classic for the bots and stuff. But yeah, I really like that. The reason why I'm out here is because as you know, P99 and the AX Classic, all the variants, they only go up so high in the expansions. But with this, you can continue to go. Now, in AX Classic, they had Legacy Yakesha, but it wasn't totally finished or didn't operate as good as this one. This is the real thing. For example, the aggro radius here, and on AX Classic, for example, the captains spawn too often, and Grayfin and all that spawns a little too often. Some are a little easier, but that's why I'm here, because I'm trying to progress this all the way through till we get to like level 75, 80, and then when we get to that point, I'm going to switch the characters over to heroics, and we're going to do heroic quests, and we're going to do all the other stuff, because prior to this, prior to Agnar and all that, I was starting out doing, okay, one moment, I was starting out doing heroic quests, the heroic adventures, and start out by doing some House of Thule, and I'm telling you, it's a lot of fun to do the new stuff. Okay, so, and then, well, level 40, says Zeron, I should probably get around to buying those spells. You definitely should. And level 40, you're catching up to us. We can use you in the next video for sure. And Clayton says, P98 made a lot of changes that took further away from being classic. The AoE nerf was huge. And Miles says, are you on a TLP right now or just playing live and grinding out the fun way? We're actually on the test server, which is basically the same thing as live. And before that, the test server, before that I was on Agnar. But, you know, I reached the bottleneck that everybody reaches. And I couldn't do any content unless people like to just see me grind out. So I was like, yeah, let's do this instead. Okay, so guys, I don't want to keep you all waiting too much. And you guys want to go to the next boat? Going to be hard. We're going to have to use more enchanter there.
I'd say we give it a shot at least.
Okay, look at, oh, I got these two dingalings down here. Oh my God! Surprise, surprise!
Oh, we got to respawn
okay, so,
on the deck.
Okay, let me turn around and look. Where's our? Oh, that guy. Okay, we need to kill this turkey off. Let me go and approach him. Okay, there we go.
Oh, add.
Okay, Mez the ad. As long as the guy's on the stairs. Oh, what happened? Okay, Wizard, try to root that the crasher there, and just Mez the other one. This is what you get paid for. Good job. Yeah, there you go. That's the way to do it. Oh no, don't zap that one, Wizard. Wrong one. Sorry, that's Wizard's fault. Wizard, you should be on the one that I'm on, right here. Okay, somebody nuke that. Or oh God, right behind. It's too close to the walkway. Oh holy God! The wrong one here. Okay, Enchanter, just go to Mezlock. Just rotate and Mez them down. Lock them down. Sand is blue. It's all your game. Okay, I got two. Oh boy, good job. Yeah, good job, Wizard. The one I'm on, hit her again. Nuke her again, quick.
Oh.
Enchanter's got it. Enchanter, just keep rotating the net.
So
I don't know why. Just kill her quick. That's okay. She's dead. Get the next. The one I'm on. The lady with the bikini.
They're attacking,
Yeah, the cleric. Yeah, the one I'm on. Nuke her. Got a little situation here, guys. Stand.
I think we got it. We're all right.
Stand by. Grab a minute to rest. Let's see what the mana check is. Okay, this guy here, Enchanter, make sure the other two are on lockdown. I'm going to attack this guy right here. I'm going to get him. Good. And we keep the other ones on lockdown. Much better. I think we're too close to the ramp somehow. Everyone got an ad on enchanter. Okay, I'm on it. Hang on, we got a situation, guys. Fight through it. Take your time. Just enchanter, keep him locked down. You got plenty of mana. Rotate, lock him down, and tash him. Okay, just get rid of this lady. Wait, there's another one. Wizard,
God.
you got too close.
Oh, Lord.
Good job, Enchanter. Good job. Oh, boy. Talk about fighting the whole boat. I mean, you wait a long time for these moments. Okay, we need to get a slow on these guys. So it's a little slower. Okay, come on. She's going to die any minute. This yellow guy.
I got you, Enchantress.
Okay, fighting through it. Stand by, guys. You viewers, hang in there. I want to answer your questions, but we got to fight this thing through. A little bit tight here. Yeah, when you get to 50%, just unload on that guy. Almost got him.
Oh,
Almost
shit.
got him. Almost got it. Almost got it. And Foolish Morty, if you could set your merc to burn, that'll in this situation we could use every bit of DPS from went up a level. Okay, stand by. Let's see. Let's get the guy with the vest over here. Let me check.
I'm
Yep.
low enough.
No, you got enough. The guy I'm on, let's Wizard try to brute him now. Good. Enchanter, back up a little bit. Back up. At 50%, then nuke him. Okay, good. Just that's it. Guys, don't nuke him too soon. Wait till he's down about 50%.
Another ad. I'm about out of mana.
Okay, that's all right. Just stand by. Back up, Wizard, and Enchanter. Sorry about this guy. Enchanter has plenty of mana. Can just go to lockdown routine. Enchanter, if you can get a slow on the other Ocean Crasher, that'll make it easy because it'll mitigate the damage they can do. Because the healer is pretty much out of mana.
Yeah, I'm
On this guy, try to see if you can get a languid. Keep trying. Good, you got it. Okay, Wizard, put a root on him. Can memory blur him? Do that too, because then he won't come after you. He's going to come right after you, Enchanter. Just try to... If the DPS merc is on burn, it will land sometimes. You got to keep trying. Okay, engaging. Good. Okay, when he gets to 50%, then we unload on him, but no nuking until 50%. Sorry, guys, in the chat, sorry. Back up, Enchanter. Just
I
nuke
got
him,
you.
Wizard. Throw one nuke in there to get the aggro off him.
That was really fun.
Yes, it was. Keep going. Oh,
Excellent.
oh
Excellent job,
gosh.
everybody.
Oh
Good
gosh.
job.
You too. You too. Oh my God. Okay, so good job there. Okay, let's just. Okay, we're gonna have to get off this boat. Get onto the walkway. So get up a little bit of mana, Dakahani, to 50%, and we're gonna start getting off this boat. We're gonna kill the deckhand down there. Okay, guys. Sorry I missed all the chat there. Um,
Great
Miles, you're doing
experience,
good.
though.
What about to head to bed? Okay, and then okay, basically no new things. Yeah, so we're in the test server, Miles, and we're grinding through levels. We're looking for loot as we go. I did get a good piece, and this is the thing. I mean, I've never seen this before. I got the skirmisher shoulder pad, which is a nice item, and so it's not bad. And we're going to try to get off this boat, and we're going to be really careful because the next boat is really a doozy. If you guys thought this was hard. So any of you guys out there that say, well, you know, this stuff is too overpowered, I'm telling you, these guys hit hard. They really, really, really hit hard. And you need all the gear you can get. If you're not properly geared out here, these guys tear you a new one. Okay, let you guys go up a little more, and then we got to start working our way out of here. Okay,
I'm
go
ready to
for
go.
it
I
here.
think we've got it. I think we're good to go for just one. Yeah.
Okay, come on down the ramp, guys. We're gonna kill her, and we're gonna move up dungeon style. Good job. Good job. And we got her, so you don't have to. If you need to met up for mana, you don't have to nuke her too much. And these guys are just blue to me, so they're not much of a big deal. Don't worry about it. So we're going to try to fight our way to the next boat. That's going to be our goal and destination for today. Nice job on the snare, Mother Magnus. Good job. And a big kick. And looks like we're getting there.
Yeah.
Just going to move up a few feet and then we can med up here.
Oh.
Okay, so move up here and you guys can med up a little bit. Do the J boots. Okay. Buselli says this game primitive combat animations are funny. They actually are. I would agree. Some of the combat animations are kind of they look kind of silly, but you got to remember it's a game that's 18 years old, and they back then this was be like state of the art animation.
Wow, 18 years. It's hard to believe. And it's still, I mean, really compelling gameplay, I think, especially with a group like this.
Exactly. I totally agree with you. Sorry, I'm just eating something there. The gameplay is where it's all at. And that's the best thing about this. The gameplay is really good. Really good. Okay, so I guess Enchantress, okay. Do you need to sit for meditation or anything?
No, we're good.
Are you all right?
I think, well, I'm good.
Okay, I didn't hear anything. Oh, there we go. Sit for meditation, and we'll wait till we're prepared. And the reason why is we've got a really tough task ahead of us. We got to go around this big building and go to the windscorn, and it's going to be a nutty fight. And if Captain Bloodblade is up, I don't know exactly. Is he level 60? I should look on my computer, because if he's level 60, I don't know if we're going to survive that. We would need to have a healer merc or something to even have a chance at him. And George Yates, yeah, it said, Buselli says, I can hardly wait for Pantheon to come out. Now I hear the Pantheon's going to come out in about 6 to 9 months or something, Buselli. George Yates back. Watch some Bethesda E3 stuff. So disappointing. Oh. Brian says, this is a grandfather of animations. Are you guys going to be playing on Pantheon? You bet. When it comes out, gotta try it for sure. I mean, to not try it would be... I mean, there's no reason not to try it. I gotta try it at least a month to see what it's about. Okay, so I'm gonna move up, guys. Okay, there we go, there we go. And while this is happening, I'm gonna look up what Captain Bloodblade is and see what we've got in store for us. Almost to the Captain Bloodblade page. Vurag was level 43. Ooh. Nice, 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 nice. Boarding axe and this other stuff. Damp marrow. Okay, so let me check something here. Oh, and Jacob Wiseman, welcome back. And George Yates, it will be for all. Let him work out the bugs. Buselli says, I hear Pantheon is being made by the same people. That's what I heard. Should be good. No date now. I think it 2019 for Pantheon. Oh my gosh, that's going to be too long. Too long. Oh my gosh, I'm not going to wait that long. Guys, just a heads up. Captain Bloodblade, who may appear in the next boat, get this, is level 55. A good 10 levels above us. Siska the Spurn, oh, she's a quest person back in you know what. So Bloodblade is that level. Of course, he's no Captain Varns, but and that's it. So we have to keep in mind that if we get up to Captain Bloodblade, be advised, guys. He will probably tear us a new one. So Jacob Wiseman said Brad McQuaid. That's right. He's the lead creator back in the day. Let's move up. Now, the way we're going to do this is we got to move straight up. There is 2 people up here, as you can see. We can do 1 or 2 things. Oh, good. Well, Bloodblade, that's good. That means we don't get killed so easy. We can either pacify one of them, and I'll pull the other. You want to pacify one of them, Enchanter? So we don't have any near deaths from these guys. Your pick. They're right behind the posts. You pick the one you want, and whatever one you pacify, I'll pull the opposite. Just one pacify. And if you're just joining us, we're in Dulax Harbor. We're working our way to the final boat. We're going to go around here, fight our way onto the boat. If we get that far, we have succeeded. And then the next broadcast will be in the mines area. Not the Torgirian mines, but the mines area of Dulax Harbor. And then after that, it'll be Torgirian mines. And after that, well, we'll see if we do that or not. Okay, stand back. Come all the way back. Let him come all the way back here. We want to fight him down here. And, yeah, don't let him get away because his girlfriend over there is going to get really pissed. That's it. Alrighty, yeah. Bring it. Merc on burn and tear him a new one. Thank you for getting root on him. Nice. Wow, look at this guy. He's only blue, but he is quite tough. Yeah, this time we're going to resist. He is tough. Nice, sweet. What did you hit for? You hit for 684. See, you're going to resist on some, but then when you do hit, you really, really hit. Ornate Defiant Charm. I have this one, guys. That's a nice charm, by the way. Help yourself.
Yeah,
Okay,
I've got
stay
one
back here, everybody.
already.
I'm going to pull. Yeah, I got that one too. Stay back here. I'll pull this lady. These ladies have eyes in the back of their head. He somehow saw me. And George Yates, from what I've seen, gameplay is very like EQ. Like 5 mobs can still take down a group, so pulling them in Pantheon. Jacob Wiseman agreed. Many core ideas. Same. Emphasis on group play, class interdependence, and yes, plenty of wipes if you aren't careful. Oh boy. Nice nuke. And somebody hit for 632. Sweet.
Ooh, nice.
Good over there. Careful, this lady. Stay close to the beams over here. We got this guy, the architect.
Yeah, just watch for patrols on our left hand there.
Good advice. Thanks for the feedback, Foolish Immortal. Very good. Yeah, just don't let this guy get away. And so back to this.
Meow.
Jacob Wiseman, so true. They have aggro. They have what's called wife aggro. Like they can smell you. They don't need to see you. They just smell you coming. That's hilarious. So we're going to fight through, and then we got some more tough freaks. And Foolish Mortal pointed out something good. Oh, that was nice. Somebody hit for 644 again. See, I told you. You just got to keep firing away, lady. And we're just going to fight him off here. We're going to make our way over there. There's really no stopping. We got to just grind our way. No room to rest. No napping or anything. Just go right after them. Oh, yeah. One thing I want to mention is, Foolish Mortal, we may get to a point where you may want to resummon your Merc. Because if you resummon the Merc, it'll be a level 45 one. Because right now you're using a level 42 Merc.
I was just thinking about that, yeah.
Yeah. Somebody hit for 632 again. So, you like your character now? Gotta wait till we're in a oh well. Okay, we'll take it easy.
Sorry.
Then. As soon as he's ready. Hey, no problem. That's okay. We're gonna take it real careful then. Just get single pulls. It's not bad over here, anyway. Okay. Oh, okay. Here. Okay, I'm on the little guy. Come closer. And Sarazan said, my Merc is almost green to me. I haven't gone by the spells yet. That's so funny. Man, green Merc. But hey, you know, that just shows how good the Mercs are. You know, green and powerful. Powerful green.
Oh, my cat is like killing me right now.
Okay, and that's it. Oh yeah, there you go. Now see, he's gonna walk away. Now he's dead meat. Nice job. You got to get the, when you play wizard, you get the timing. Nice, bam. That's the way to get it. And just let us know if the DPS Merc is going to come back soon. We'll hold up and wait, but we'll move forward a little bit.
About 3 minutes. We're good.
Okay, we'll just move forward. Let me see here. This guy's shipbuilder. Whoops. Architect. Okay, and here we go. Get this guy here. Yeah, and then Sarazan Seed need to say, I'm having a blast with this wizard. Definitely. They're fun. My girlfriend's playing Wang Zihan, the wizard, and She's getting used to it and liking it. Learning how to use it and when to hit. And when to nuke. Not too soon, not too late. Yeah, actually, Vile, that's better. Log in, log out is a lot faster. But he's our only real healer, so I get worried when the healer goes and like somebody comes around a corner, and by the time he logs back in, everybody's dead. I always get so paranoid about, oh, nice. How much was that for? 604 again. You can't complain. Nobody here hits for 604 unless you're a berserker. And Sarah said, haven't been out of combat enough to do either. Because they're just cruising along. Okay, we'll wait one moment here.
Just under a minute. We should be okay with that one, though.
Okay, incoming. Nice job on the snare. Good job, guys. Good work. Good work. Gonna be 45 pretty soon. 5 levels. It's just nuts. You know, keep going like this, foolish mortal, and we'll be all set. I want to do Sibyllus, old Sibyllus, as soon as it opens up. That's nice, Nuke. Nice, nice. And it's going to be either on Wednesday or it's going to be Thursday. But one of those days, we're all going to get together, and we're going to need to be about level 50 or so and be able to hit up Sibyllus. That is a great dungeon. I really like that place. And that's going to be the highlight of Kunark. Oh, yeah. Look at this. He's in a stupor now. That's it. Nice. Ba-bang. And you have plenty of mana. Very nice. Okay, so just waiting on the Merc. Is it close by? Tim Cross, hello. Hello. Anybody been following Ashes of Creation, says Jacob Wiseman. It'd be a long time till launch, but I recently started looking at it. It does look nice. Definitely, Jacob. And it looks like Bagspace has finally decided to spoil my fun. Ah, it means you got to go on. Tim Cross, good to see you. How's it going for you? How's your gameplay going? I can't find anything fun enough to play, so I'm waiting on lots of games. Okay, Buselli, what games are you waiting on? And George says, heard of it, but haven't seen much. I'm waiting on Pantheon, Ashes, and Camelot Bless. Okay, good. And there's a name, familiar name, David Scroggins. How are you doing on Agnar, David? I met David a long time ago back on the Vox server. And I know he was leveling really, really nice. Tim, level 43? You got level 43? Well, okay, what are you playing? What class are you playing? And you're obviously in lower Guck now then, if you're 43. Good going, man. I don't know much about the nodes concept. Okay. And the new Merc is back, so let's go ahead and I'll wait till the Merc gets buffed, and then we'll proceed. Good job, thank you, Enchantress. And David is almost 42. Congratulations, man. I remember you were doing a magician, if I'm not correct. And Tim Cross, EQ Druid. I had a Druid too. So, Tim, are you making a lot of money from portals? Because, I mean, there's a lot of money to be made in it. It's just crazy what people are paying. Some people are paying 50 platinum for a portal. Okay, let's move up. Okay, so we got over here, this little guy over here, and then we got his big friend over there. If you could pacify one of them, and then that would work. Stay close to me. Stay close to the beams over here. That's good. Okay, yep. David Scroggins, yep. So far, it's annoying at times. Yes, many ports. There was a guy named Evil that had told me, he said, thanks for telling me to go Druid. One night he made 150 platinum, and this is early on portals. Okay, I'm going to pull the little dude. Back up, Enchantress. Let the DPS Merc get in on it. Root him. Pop a root on him. Okay, there we go. And so, George made a rogue on Agnar today. Level 8. Congratulations. Very, very good. Rogue power. The king of AFK sponging. And DJ Landers, I pay 80 to 100. Whoa. Oh, that's on P99. Wow. Wow. My God. Good job, guys. We're doing much better here. Very good. And John M. Lost Dungeons of Norath introduces broad-based instances zones. Exactly. That's going to be... I want to do that, and people have suggested I do the Everfrost ones. Nice! 672. Babambo. Okay, so we're good on mana. Enchantress, you got the lead. You go ahead and split these two guys. They're both yellow. Well, I mean, the one on the left is blue. Pacify the left one, and then I'll pull the right one. Come in a little closer, guys. There you go. That's it. We keep him out of range of his other friend over there. And we got him. Very nice. Nice.
So basically, okay. Once I got Celestial Health, it's a really good heal over time. And
that's
this
nice.
superior healing
Good job. Very good.
I think probably a little too powerful for right now, but it really saved our butts while we
got. And a view from the other side, because I know you get tired of seeing that same view. Ooh, boy, oh boy, what did he do to me? Wow. He didn't do anything to me, actually. Oh, nice. Working on him, nice. And good job. You got a good job getting a snare on him. Okay, just go ahead and you can nuke him now.
Wow, he's healing himself.
This guy, oh, nice nuke. Ooh, good job. Guys are tough. Yes, you have been warned. They're very tough. Way tougher. That's it. And down you go.
I'm already 68% into the next level. Holy cow.
Sorry about that, guys. Just had to fix the wizard again. Let's see what people are saying. Tim Cross doing a lot of grouping in Soulsec B. Good group. Comp seems to be warrior, cleric, enchanter, druid, and 2 wizards. You definitely need a druid to snare. Totally. Sarazon says, I had to ask this, but where are bags sold in Plane of Knowledge? I don't know, actually, Sarazon. I buy mine all in Crescent Reach. Right before you come out of that you go in that big circular place, the marketplace, and you come out. There's a vendor up there. That's where I always buy mine. Okay, either that or the bazaar. Then you get the weight reducing ones. Let me pull this next lady. Looks okay. Let's see if there's any named over here. Nope, he's not. Sometimes there's a named right there. Architect. No. Okay, I'm gonna pull this blue lady here. Let's move up. And good thing she's just blue to me. Okay, back up, Enchanter. Yep, got to do that big kick. This is a nice view here. Look at the background. Let's just out. Check this out, guys. Fighting down in the shipyards here. And there's a ladder where you can go up there too. Never been up there. Diamonds, just like Joseph Alstead mentioned, diamonds. Yep, and we got a critical blast, 930. Who needs ice helmet when you hit for 930?
Nice.
You should really see. And then, Tim Cross, I'm off. Have a great time. Good to see you, Tim. Hope to see you again. And Jacob Wiseman said, if you were designing a zone, what would it look like? What would mob density be like and environmental hazards? Jacob, I really, one of my favorite zones is at Mistmore, and I would make the mob density deep enough so that you really need to have an enchanter, so you really need to work single pulls. I would do that. And you got to have runners and all that. I would do that, and I would mix undead with live, because that's what makes Mistmore so hard, is that you just can't use Inviso and run in there, because you've got like Will Pillagers and Soul Seductress and all that to come up it and get you.
We're going back.
Yeah, we're coming in here. So that's one thing. 2 minute on my clarity. Okay. We'll initiate combat. I would do that, but I also like these themed kind of settings like Dulax Harbor, where there's a theme. I don't just like a basic, like dungeon. I would have a good theme to it also. And not, it doesn't have to be too complicated or anything like that, but just a nice look and a theme to it that really immerse you into it. Mistmore really has that everything to it. And I wouldn't put too many of the keys, and have all the key BS and all that. Or, I wouldn't make the walkway like City of Mist. Nothing where people can fall off it. Because as much as I like Velkator's Labyrinth, I don't like how you can fall off it so easy. There you go. 615. Ba-bang. And how about you? How would you design it? And then, okay, so good night, George. Good night, George. Take care, man. Thanks for dropping by.
Breaking the video there.
Okay,
Hold
my
on.
team.